on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tvavail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Kimberly Perot here. We've got Gretchen Pleshaw joining me today in studio. It is Tuesday, November 14th. We've got quite an exciting show. We'll be looking at a sports update from Robbie. We'll be talking to the Mountain Tots preschool and much more. So hour one of Good Morning Vail starts right now.
Things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV8 Weather Center. Happy Tuesday. Let's take a look at what's going on out there outside. 8 a.m., 34 degrees, a high of 54 degrees and abundant sunshine. I don't know why this shocks me so much, but I'm ready for the snow. 8 a.m., 34 degrees and sunny. Noon, 50, sunny, 41, 51, and then 8 p.m., 40 degrees and clear. We're positive here on Good Morning Vail. So get on out there, have some fun hikes, go on a walk with your pups while you still can. You know that snow is coming soon. Eagle 58 degrees, Avon 52, Vail 54. Now this shocks me. Denver, a whopping 70 degrees, and the week before Thanksgiving, that is insane to me. Tonight, a low of 31 degrees, clear to partly cloudy, sunset at 4:52, winds light and variable. So it's going to be a beautiful day all the way around. Now, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I like to see. Wednesday, mostly sunny and 55 degrees. Then we have the precipitation coming in. Thursday, rain showers, 46. Friday, partly cloudy, 50. Now, Saturday and Sunday is when we get more precipitation. But as you see, those temperatures are still a little bit high. But, you know, I have faith. I am ready. I am stoked. Let's bring on. And the lows are low. So one never knows in these mountain towns. That is my catchphrase, my key phrase at this moment. What do I always say, Kim? Sunshine, rain, snow. One never knows in these mountain towns, hour by hour, minute by minute, and it is totally true. So,
And there is your mountain morning poem.
Yeah, I know. I like that.
That was so great. You know, I'm excited. I'm loving these nice mild temperatures,
Yes.
but definitely ready to really be in the full swing of it.
Well, and you saw how excited I was for opening day. I think the coffee, the excitement, well, no, let's be honest. It was just the excitement. You know, any day on the mountain is a good day, but I think all of us are, you know, we're enjoying, like you have taught me, enjoy what is in front of you. So enjoy the sunshine, have some fun in the sun, but we are getting ready for that snow and to really ski. So many mountains are open. You know, Beaver Creek opening next week even. So.
Which is really exciting.
Yeah.
It's a great way to kick off the Thanksgiving week and weekend.
Oh,
so
yes.
Yeah, lots of exciting stuff. I can't believe that we're already in the middle of November.
I know.
And
Time needs to slow
it
down
needs
a
to
little
slow
bit.
down, but there's still so much happening in town, which is really exciting.
Yes.
You know, we've got like a variety of ski movies coming in and a lot of other exciting things as well.
And Reveille, which I know that I
Yes.
think someone was talking about the other day. I watch every day, by the way. That's how committed I am to Good Morning Vail. Reveille does so many cool events throughout this whole season. The holiday season has begun. And also, you're right, there's a lot of ski movies coming into town. Vail Mountain School Thursday evening
The
is
Solomon
doing
Quality Ski Time. They'll be on the show tomorrow, so that'll be very exciting.
Awesome. Okay, cool.
Definitely want to tune into that. But we've got the Christmas tree lighting and Christmas fairs and Thanksgiving things, and it's just so much.
And I'm making you come to the Christmas tree lighting with me. It's so much fun. I feel like a little girl. It's just exciting. You know, this time is truly a magical time, and I dare say that Vail is the quintessential holiday place to be. I mean, it truly is.
We are living and breathing and walking in a Christmas Hallmark movie.
I mean, they
and
did.
I'm not mad about it.
And they shot a Christmas Hallmark movie here that I was an extra, nothing, but it was, I mean, we are at that moment. We're pretty cool here in Vail, I'd like to say.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. And we've got a very, very exciting and busy Tuesday show. So stay tuned. Go fill up that cup of coffee. Make sure that you're laser focused because it's going to be a good one. We'll be right back after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Lions Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lions Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Hi, it's Julio from TV8 Vail. Do you ever wonder why our tagline is "There's more for you on 92"? Because we're always bringing you more. More Good Morning Vail from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. all year long. More local coverage with Vail Vibes and Covered Bridge on TV8. More opportunities to participate with new roundtable panels on Mountain Perspectives and our new Spanish programming block coming this fall. Find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on YouTube, or our website at tv8vail.com.
Thank you for watching Good Morning Vail. Have an amazing day. Get on out there, soak up that sunshine. We'll see you tomorrow right here for more Good Morning Vail. Bye, everyone. Hi, I'm Gretchen Pleshaw. You might recognize me from the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. Maybe you hear my voice on the radio from time to time or see me out at a concert or two. I love concerts. If you see me out, the long mermaid hair, I'm almost 6 foot tall. It's hard to miss. Come and say hi, give me a high five, and make sure to watch me right here on TV8.
Good morning, Vail.
And we are starting off this Tuesday off and running. Robbie gives us a sports update with soccer, volleyball, CU's chances of a bowl game, opening day, and much more. Let's take a look.
All right, thanks for joining us. So some exciting news from over the weekend is Battle Mountain High are your boys Class 4A state champions. The number 3 seeded Huskies matched up with the 2nd seeded Centaurus in the semifinals of the state tournament on Wednesday, where they knocked off the Warriors 3-1 to advance to the title game. Battle Mountain would then match up with reigning Class 4A state champions, the number 1 seeded Northfield, in that title game, where they shut out the Nighthawks 2-0 to claim their first Class 4A state championship in boys soccer since 2012. The Huskies had an impressive season marked with 18 wins, 1 tie, and only 1 loss on the year. Battle Mountain scored 71 goals on the season and were only scored on 17 times on their 20-game season, which resulted in 9 shutout victories, including their state championship win over Northfield. Now, Battle Mountain High boys soccer weren't the only team from the Valley who made a state tournament. Eagle Valley High girls volleyball were also on the hunt for a ring this past week. The 7th-seeded Eagle Valley Devils matched up with 10th-seeded Classical Academy on Thursday, where they were swept 3-0, entering them into the contenders bracket, which is not where you want to be in a double elimination tournament. The Devils then took on number 1 seeded Lewis Palmer on Friday, where they were again swept 3-0, eliminating them from the tournament. The Devils finished their season with 20 wins on the year and 7 losses. Some notable moments from their season include a 3-1 victory at home over rival school Battle Mountain and 2 shutout victories at home back-to-back in regionals. Knowing head coach Michael Garvey, I'm sure he expected more from the state tournament, but not a bad season at all for Eagle Valley. Well, last Friday was opening day at Vail Resort, and if you missed all the action from our morning show, don't worry, we'll catch you up right now.
Now let's take a look at what Robbie and Gretchen have to say.
Well, we're less than 2 hours away from opening day, and I'd say there's a lot of exciting things to look forward to today.
So excited. Oh, my buddy Chris Pavona here with the bacon. I talked about this earlier. Thanks, Chris. I can't touch it with my glove. Give me a piece too. Chris, how are you feeling today?
I'm feeling really good. I'm stoked to be out here. It's a little brisk, but I think the stoke's pretty high today.
I'm Robbie Whittle, and we got a special guest with us, Eric Dunn. How are we doing today?
We're doing great. We're so excited that it's opening day, and we're ready to kick off the season.
Rate that. I mean, I like it sweet. I didn't know it was going to be sweet. That kind of caught me by surprise, but it's yummy, man.
He is one of the new first chair humans, because it used to be an old school crew of all my friends, and you beat them this year.
Yeah, it's awesome. Got there like an hour before him. It was nice.
What are you looking forward to most about this opening day in particular, 2023?
Yeah, I think I'm particularly looking forward to just getting back on snow.
What are you the most stoked for today?
Get on some snow finally.
Well, if you're just now joining us, we've closed out the bottom of the hour here at opening day at Vail Ski Resort.
I am so excited. I don't know if you can hear it a little bit loud, but the music is pumping. We are feeling it. The line's getting longer. We are stoked to be here. I cannot wait.
Well, Kim, the weather's a little bit different up here at Vail than it is over in Avon. If you're just now joining us, it's opening day here at Vail, and the excitement is on. And that countdown is on, too. The gondola is spinning, and we're moments away from the banner cutting ceremony.
I am so excited. You would think this is my first opening day. I feel like, 15? This might be 16. I am so amped.
Well, let's check the vibe a little bit here. How we feeling, guys? Great! Woo! Opening day!
I'm so excited.
With Vail, Breckenridge, and Copper jump-starting their seasons last week, the countdown is now on for Beaver Creek to open its doors to the public. Beaver Creek is expected to open just before Thanksgiving on Wednesday, November 22nd. We'll be live from the slopes of Beaver Creek, similar to how we were at Vail last Friday, so make sure to tune into our morning show Wednesday morning of November 22nd from 7 to 9 a.m. for all the opening day action. We'll see you then. As much as I hate to say it, Colorado football's odds of making a bowl game this year are getting thinner and thinner by the week. They matched up with 21st ranked Arizona over the weekend at home for a shot at picking up their 5th win. Shadur Sanders will keep this one himself and take it straight to the crib to get CU on the board. Leaving the lane open for Sanders to use his legs is never the move on defense, because he will make your team pay like he does here against the Wildcats. Eyeing the end zone deep in CU territory, Arizona quarterback Noah Fifita hands it off to DJ Williams, who drives through a huge hole, and the Wildcats will get on the board and later match the Buffs at 7. Back with the ball on the Arizona 20-yard line, Sanders lets it fly to the corner of the end zone, and it drops into the hands of Jimmy Horn Jr., who makes the grab, and the Buffs will go up 14-7. Arizona has an answer, though. Fifita finds Jacob Cowing, who puts up another 6 for the Wildcats. CU later on, 2nd and goal, will find the end zone to eventually go up 21-14 as Sanders hands it off to Syvon Wilkinson. Arizona back with the ball. Fifita finds Tatarioa McMillan in the corner of the end zone, who makes a one-handed grab to tie the game up at 24 apiece after both schools put up field goals earlier. What a catch for the Arizona wide receiver, though. First and goal now for Colorado at the Arizona 7-yard line. Michael Harrison, the tight end, will find the ball in the end zone, and Colorado will go up 31-24. The Buffs starting to look comfortable on offense. Arizona will answer, however, though. Fafita stumbles but gets the handoff to Williams, who carries it for another 6. This one is all tied up early in the fourth, but both offenses will stall until late in the game. With a few seconds on the clock, Arizona kicks the game winner, and Colorado falls to 4-6 on the year. After starting the season off so promising with a 3-0 start, the Buffs have now lost 4 straight, and their chances of making a bowl game are growing slimmer and slimmer. They'll turn their attention to a road game with Washington State this weekend. Well, the Pac-12 men's and women's basketball season is in full swing already, just like that. CU women's basketball is already in the midst of a big season and took on a strong opponent week 1, but leading up to their season, the Buffs want to improve on last year. Back-to-back trips to the big dance confirm head coach of CU women's basketball, J.R. Payne, is no stranger to success. Now she enters her 8th season at the helm in Boulder. What have you learned in these past 8 years that you can't wait to implement the most into a new season?
Great question. I mean, I think early on we learned it's really important to be just true to who you are and what you want to be about. And so we've worked really hard to recruit the type of players that we want to be around. Kids that are blue collar, hardworking, tough, do their job, be a great teammate. And so that hasn't really changed for us. You know, now that we've really locked into that in the past many years, we've created a culture where we are those things.
Coming off a run to the Sweet 16, Payne's team returned some of the best talent in the conference. She believes preseason all-conference players Jalen Sherrod and Quay Miller will set the tone.
I would say that nobody in the world has higher expectations of ourselves than we do. Like I said, our veterans do a great job of making sure that we're holding ourselves to the standard that we believe we're capable of.
Payne's confidence runs high for the season, which entails a tough non-conference schedule, beginning with the reigning national champions. But the Buffaloes team is hungry for the challenge.
When you look at how tough our schedule is, that tells you how I feel about our team, you know, and our readiness to compete. We talked to our veterans about some of the games that were, you know, put in front of us, and our veterans said, absolutely, we want these games, you know, and so they wanted to be challenged in that way. We'll be prepared.
Payne believes the Pac-12 will be the most competitive conference in women's basketball this season. When league play starts, the Buffs will be ready. CU is set to take on LSU November 6th. Now, in their matchup with number 1 LSU, the Buffs walked away with a big old W as they handled the Tigers really well in that matchup, winning by a good amount there. They now move up to number 5 in the country as they sit at 2-0 on the year. So some big moves there for Colorado women's basketball. Make sure to continue coming back to us for all the latest sports coverage here in the Valley and beyond. We'll see you next time.
Good morning, Vail.
When people think of world-class destinations, they're drawn to a place that provides opportunities for fine dining, shopping, superior lodging, exciting events, and unparalleled outdoor activities. Park City, Utah, and Vail, Colorado are renowned destinations for travelers and extraordinary homes for residents. Feature your exceptional products and services in these 2 luxury communities. Advertise with Park City Television and TV8 Vail. Contact us today.
Knapp Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Knapp Nectar Hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there. TV8 Vail is serving the community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Stop by for Good Morning Vail at 7 a.m. and stay all day for lifestyle favorites such as Good Day Vail, Daily Flash, Suki and Scott, and more. And you're sure to find the adventure you crave with back-to-back episodes of Scoreboard Nation and Outdoor America. Find us all day, every day on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92, on TV8Vail.com, and on all our social media platforms. There's more for you on Channel 92.
America was built on a love for the outdoors. We are a nation of sportsmen, blessed with magnificent natural resources. With broad interests across water and field, we are united in our devotion to nature and conservation. Join us every week for the best shows celebrating the outdoor lifestyle. Outdoor America. Live free.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We love Tracy Miller, Colorful Cooking. She has taught me more than I ever thought I could learn with cooking. Not the best cook right here. Let's take a look at this beautiful zucchini recipe.
Welcome back. You're watching Colorful Cooking with Tracy Miller, and I'm Tracy. Thanks for joining us. All right, we're going to get down and dirty in the kitchen with a pretty easy recipe. And this is a recipe that I decided to share with you because everybody asked me for it. Anytime I make it for anybody, when I'm catering, they want this recipe. And it's a vegan recipe as well. So a lot of people are really excited about that. We start off with 3 small zucchinis, and I have shredded the zucchini in my food processor. So what you do after you shred the zucchini, squeeze it out. You'll be shocked how much water there is in there. And then we're going to put some green onions in there too, just to give it a little bit of a kick. So I took I say we do about a 1/4 cup of green onions and just slice them as small as you can. Get them going all the way. They smell really good. Green onions are spring onions, so they're of course in season right now. They're very fragrant. They're really good for you. Of course, put about a 1/4 cup. So we have 3 cups of the zucchini, a 1/4 cup of the green onion, and then what we're going to do is put some salt and pepper. When you are seasoning your food, I don't care what it is, don't be wimpy about it. Like, be pretty generous, especially with veggies. They need salt, they need pepper, they need some good flavors. Okay, my pan is warming up, so I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil in it. And this is what I like because we're not deep fat frying them. We're not going to get as many calories, but we're still going to get a nice flavor. And it's nice and warm right here. So now we have our salt and pepper, we have our zucchini, we have a little bit of green onion, and I'm going to put a little tarragon in there too. And when you're using dried herbs, just use a little bit and smush them around in your finger a little. That kind of wakes up the herb, and you can now smell the tarragon. It smells so good. And I'm going to do a tiny, tiny pinch of nutmeg. Don't overdo that one or else you'll taste it the whole time. So typically I would put an egg in here, but I was working with some vegan customers the other day, and I didn't put the egg in there, and I like it better this way. So if you feel like it's not clumping together enough, you can put an egg in, but I would say about a 1/2 cup of flour. So we're going to get that in there. And interestingly enough, I told you to drain out all the water, but we're going to add just a little bit of water so that that is a binder. That's going to bind everything together. And here we go. This is when you get really messy. See how that's all coming together, and it's kind of starting to stick together too. So we're going to make little zucchini balls out of this, and then we're going to put them in the pan and fry them lightly on each side. So what happens, this is a real quick process actually. See how easy this is? I mean, I hope people still hire me to make them zucchini fritters because it's so easy that I wonder if you won't anymore. And now we're going to make little balls out of it. So we'll go like this. I'm gonna bust out a whole bunch of these. They don't even have to be like that pretty. When you're putting them into your pan, you wanna hear your pan sizzle. So I'm gonna crank this up a little bit because we're gonna put a bunch of cold zucchini in a pan and try to get it to sear up. So that means the pan is not gonna be quite as hot. All right, so here we go, making these little balls. This is a fun thing to do with the kids too. And like I said, the vegans, they just really, really like this. And they're kind of hearty. So if you wanted to bring them on a picnic or when you're hiking or something like that, they're easy to transport and they'll fill you up. All of our friends who have gardens around here are about to start getting a lot of zucchini. So we'll give them this recipe. They'll give you their zucchini. You make some of these for them and everybody's happy. These don't take long, so you kind of want to keep your eye on them. If you overcook them, the zucchini will get a little bit mushy and it won't be quite as good. What happens at the perfect cooking temperature is the zucchini kind of melts. It melts in your mouth. It's so creamy and delicious. Okay, we are gonna switch it up and not make it vegan anymore because we're gonna make a little aioli for the topping of these zucchini fritters. But first, let me see if they're ready. They're sizzling. It's kind of getting hot in here. They're sizzling. Let's see. Nah, that's not crispy enough. I mean, it could be if you want to be like that, but we are going to crisp it up just a little bit more. And look at how little olive oil I have in there. And I cook with olive oil over any heat. A lot of people say you can't cook with olive oil if the heat's too high, and olive oil will burn, but when you're making stuff like this and you're sauteing vegetables and something in the frying pan, you can use just a little bit of olive oil. See, it's not even soaked in there. So we're keeping the calories low. We're keeping the health benefits high. We are working with anti-inflammatory foods. Okay, real quick while these cook and then I flip them over, let's make an aioli for this. Aioli is super easy if you want to use some sour cream. What I do is about a quarter cup of sour cream, quarter cup of mayonnaise, a whole bunch of fresh basil, like the whole thing. And it's gonna it smells so good in here. When I was setting up, everyone's like, what's that? Somebody's like, are those mojitos? No, they're not. It's actually basil and it's just fresh. And all of this stuff is about to be harvested right now. So we're looking pretty good. I do lemon zest, and when you're gonna zest your lemon, make sure you buy an organic one if you can. Use your zester. This just gives it the lemon flavor that you really need, like so good, so fresh, so much lemon. Of course, we need a little bit of the juice. So I'm just gonna cut this bad boy, which is a nice lemon, not a lot of seeds. That's always nice. We're gonna cut this. We're gonna put some salt and pepper in there because basically, look at that juicy lemon. Yum, that's so delicious. Okay, and now I'm gonna put some salt and pepper in here. I'm gonna blend this when we go to break so you can just hear every word I'm saying right now. This is starting to sizzle up. It smells good. We're gonna flip these zucchini fritters. I think it's time. So it's about 4 minutes on each side, and then you actually just let them rest for a moment. Put some of the aioli on them if you want that, and enjoy them. If you want your aioli to be a vegan aioli, instead of using the sour cream and the mayonnaise, you can use avocado. So that would make it vegan. We're gonna have all the recipes on the website, so if you do wanna make these, and I highly suggest you do, then we will have those on the website. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Vail.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tva8.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Well, Archer and I are going to get headed on further down the trail, but I hope you'll catch up with us a little bit later. Hi, I'm Ben Roof, and I'm one of the new hosts here at TV8. I'm so excited to share all of my explorations throughout the Vail Valley with my dog Archer, where we'll be taking you to hiking trails, biking trails, maybe we'll go rafting, fishing, or whatever else we can come up with. I'm so excited to share all of that with you in my new segment, Outdoor Adventures. Don't forget to catch up with us every day right here at TV8 Vail or at tv8vail.com because there's always more for you on 92.
Do you have an interesting hobby or skill you'd like to share for Vail Valley? We want to hear from you. We're looking for people to share their musical, artistic, culinary, woodworking, athletic, or technical talents on Good Morning Vail. If you'd like to share your talents with the community, email Danielle at tva8vail.com. Join the community conversation. There's more for you on 92.
Experience the magic of the season like never before with the Leadville Railroad on our Holiday Express. Gather the family for an enchanting journey filled with dazzling displays of twinkling lights and festive decorations. Create cherished memories that will last a lifetime on this unforgettable train adventure that captures the spirit of the holidays. Booking information at leadvillerailroad.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. I'm very excited to talk about all things Mountain Tots Preschool with Joni and Jamie. How are you doing?
Good morning. Good morning. Thanks for having us.
Of course. How are you guys doing? I think this is so brilliant. Mountain Tots High School or Preschool. Wow, it's a Tuesday morning. Mountain Tots Preschool and Jamie and Joni. And we are so very excited to have you guys because I know that you have something huge happening. Can you talk to us a little bit about everything going on over there?
Yeah, so Mountain Tots historically was started in 1974. Our preschool started very small with small classrooms, about 5 to 6 kids. We've grown our school to serve 30 kids and over 50 to 60 families.
Wow.
In our 50th year in 2024, we are going to be building a brand new building facility for our school to move into, which will allow us to double our capacity and the number of families that we serve.
Well, and Jamie, I know that you're an alum. You're
Yes.
an alumni of Mountain Tots, so this is a big moment for you.
It is. We are really, really proud of where we've come as an organization, and it's been really, really great for our organization to rally not only our current families, but all of our past families, because there are so many of us like me who also went to Mountain Tots when we were little kids.
Right, so you feel very connected, obviously, to this. And I know that it's the 50th anniversary, and we were talking about this off air. That is a big deal with all of this happening, expansion, wanting, and I know that we'll talk about this a little bit later, but needing the money and people to get excited to help back this. But 50th anniversary, 50 years, that, I mean, that's a big deal.
It's pretty incredible. And in all of these years, Mountain Tots has never had a permanent home.
Right.
I've been fortunate enough to be in the same location that we are right now at 3rd and Grand Ave and Eagle since 1980. 1984. So for a long time, but we've always been paying rent, and then there's been the stress of lease renewals, and it just hasn't been Mountain Tots' home.
Right.
And so in September, we actually closed on some land at 5th and Grand Ave, so
That's-
just
yes.
down the street.
432 West?
432 West
Yes.
5th
See,
Street.
How can I remember that and not say Mountain Tots Preschool? There we go.
Yeah, and so it was the old Dirty Dog
Yes,
car wash. dog wash. And it's a great lot right in downtown.
Awesome.
And so we own that land now, and now we need to build a school.
And that's what's so exciting, because I know you guys want to raise $2 million, correct?
Yes, we're estimating the total cost to finish the project debt-free is about $2.25 million.
Okay.
And if we can finish this project debt-free, there are so many things that we can do. We're adding. Jamie mentioned that we're doubling capacity. We have the potential to even do more than that. We're adding toddler care. Right now, it's just preschool age kids. We will be adding at least 10 spots, up to 14 to 20 toddler.
Okay.
And there's room in the space to potentially add infant care down the road.
Oh, that's amazing.
Which is so needed in this community. Anyone who has kids out here and has tried to find care knows how hard it is.
Yeah.
We can provide full benefit packages to our staff and recruit and retain the best early childhood teachers. We want to start scholarship funds for current families for tuition assistance. We want to start scholarship funds for Mountain Tots graduates going to college.
That's huge.
And
huge.
And also scholarships for people pursuing careers in early childhood education, because we know the second hardest thing to finding a spot for your child for preschool or early childhood care is finding teachers. And
100%.
So if we can finish this debt-free, we just want to immediately start putting it back into the community. And yeah, so we're really excited. I have been blown away by the community support so far. I have not been here quite as long as Jamie. I'm not born and raised here, but I've been in the Valley for 15 years. But I have a 3-year-old. I have a 3-year-old now at Mountain Tots, and I've kind of just dove into this, and the community support's been incredible.
Well, and I think that's so beautiful, because I've known Jamie, and like she's a walking billboard, we'll say, for how amazing these Mountain Tots preschoolers turn out to be incredible human beings. It's a true story. And you know, now saying this, it sounds like there's so much more that will come out of it. Mountain Tots preschool has been such a big deal here, but now to have this facility and hopefully, positive, when people want to, we'll touch base on how people can give and volunteer, etc. It just sounds like there's going to be so much more that's going to be given back, which is really special.
Yeah, that's our goal, and we, like study after study just shows that when a community has good early childhood education, it just overflows and is positive to the entire community. Jamie's an example, and however, so many other Mountain Tots.
Well, and I think too, our 50th is really meant to be a celebration of where we came from and where we are and where we're going.
Right.
And I think a big testament to that is the support that we've already garnered from our community, who are specifically alums. So Brian Kunkel, for example, the owner of 2nd Street Tavern, is a Mountain Tots alum.
He is.
He is.
We just had him here on the couch. Love.
Yes. He hosted us. He hosted an event for us on November 1st at 2nd Street Tavern.
Okay.
We packed that place. It was incredible. We had a really great turnout.
Oh, I love that.
And we also have a local architect star.
Yes.
Scott Turnipseed's firm we're partnering with them to do some of the renderings, and they're offered to GCR project. And Scott's kids went to Mountain Tots too. So it really is coming together. We're really hopeful that we can rally a lot more of that. Because it is meant to be a celebration of our community, because our organization has literally raised the kids of the community for the past 50 years. And so we really see this as a great opportunity to bring everyone back together. And we have a lot of fun things lined up in that regard for our 50th too, to really spotlight, our alum, where they're at now, what they're doing, because again, there are so many of us who went to Mountain Tots and who are still living in the Valley and doing great things.
I think this is so beautiful, because I did not even realize that. And, I know a lot, this Valley, how it is. We're all, we want to support each other. We want to see each other do well. And so many of us know each other randomly. And so that's really beautiful. That's to think the legacy of like these children that were raised now having children going there, and all of you being friends. That's pretty special. So how because I know I'm inspired already, and we'll definitely have you ladies back.
Yes,
I'm like, I have so many more questions. How can people give money or give their time, volunteer? What do you guys need exactly to make this I mean, it is a reality, but I want to see this come to fruition and quick.
So we have our big capital campaign going right now. As Joni mentioned, we're trying to raise $2.25 million.
Right.
We have received a grant award from Eagle County that's funded by the lodging tax that voters actually just approved to continue and allow the county to keep those excess revenues above and beyond whatever benchmark it was that they set.
Okay.
So we are making some forward progress in that. I mentioned that we have Scott on board. We have a couple other in-kind donors for some of our concrete work. Gallegos Corporation is partnering with us.
Cool.
But as far as other donors potentially wanting to get involved, we do still have some naming opportunities available for this new building.
Okay.
And all of that information can be found on our website at mountaintotspreschool.com.
It's Mountain Tots Preschool, by the way. I'm just teasing. Okay, awesome. MountainTotsPreschool.com.
Yes,
Awesome.
so we have a link to our capital campaign there where you can give. Colorado Gives Day is upon us. It's coming really quickly, so if anybody wants to donate, we are listed on the Colorado Gives Registry. Yep.
Great. Okay, that's really good to know because we're big proponents here. Good morning.
Yes, we're on the Colorado Gives Registry. We also have monthly events set up with local restaurants. So I think our next event is in December. I'm not sure that the date has been firmed up, but we'll be at Wild Sage in Eagle in December. We're really excited for that one.
Delicious. Awesome. Wild Sage is so good. Shout out. We love you.
Yes. And our next big event is on December 2nd at 10 a.m. We are hosting a jingle jog to kick off the Christmas on Broadway festivities.
Oh, I love this. Okay, and all of this information can be found on the website.
Correct.
And, jingle jog. I love this. And how long is the jog?
It's a 5K. 5K walk or run, and there's a fun run
Can
for
we show
kids
this again?
too.
Yes, okay, cool.
Of course.
Oh, and I
And we
think
have
they got it.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah.
Jingle jog. I love this. Okay, awesome.
How cute is the reindeer
Oh,
guy?
it is so cute.
Yeah. I love it.
Well, it sounds like we have so many fun events to get excited for. I'm really excited. This is brilliant, you guys. How cool, the full circle moment. I love this.
We're really excited. We do have a really amazing board right now. We've done such a good job working together and
working really
it's
hard.
really great.
Well, you guys are brilliant, and I cannot wait to. I want to come into Mountain Tots and see.
You should come, and we plan to be just involved in the community through this whole process and keep the community updated.
Awesome.
And like Jamie said, you can donate on our website, and we're going to have a donor recognition tree. We want to really give credit where credit's due, that this building cannot happen without the community, and so there's going to be a donor recognition while we're doing a tree, and from $100 up to about $500,000 to name the building. There is recognition that will be at the new home permanently.
Awesome.
So if you're interested in that, we have lots of information to get you, and not giving tax or financial advice, but donating to Mountain Tots Preschool for qualified taxpayers. Again, check with your financial advisors and tax professionals, but does qualify for CCCTC. There's an extra credit for donating to early childhood, so
Awesome.
for your tax planning.
Well, thank you, ladies, so much, and we have more here for Good Morning Vail.
Prepared meals, honey from our nap nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
It's the fastest half hour in television. Toyota's Race Week takes you inside the high-speed world of NASCAR. Go behind the scenes for a look into the high adrenaline world of motorsports and hear from your favorite drivers as they discuss the drive to a championship. If you love NASCAR, you won't want to miss Toyota's Race Week.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the Immersion Theater.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wildcrafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the TVA Weather Center. Let's take a look at this Tuesday outside. 8 a.m., 34 degrees, a high of 54 in abundant sunshine. So beautiful way to start the day this morning. Winds southwest at 5 to 10 miles per hour. 8 a.m., 34 degrees and sunny. Noon at 50 and sunny. 4 p.m., 51, and then 8 p.m., 40 degrees and clear. So it's going to be a gorgeous fall day out there. Eagle 58, Avon 52, Vail 54, Denver 70 degrees, so pretty warm temperatures throughout the board. Tonight a low of 31 degrees, clear to partly cloudy skies, sunset at 4:52, and winds a light and variable, so beautiful night ahead. Wednesday mostly sunny at 55, then we see some of that precipitation coming in Thursday with a 50% chance of rain showers and 46 degrees. Friday 50 degrees, partly cloudy, and then that precipitation coming back Saturday and Sunday, 30% and 50% chance of rain and snow in the wintry mix, and 50 and 43 degrees. But as you can see, those lows are low, so fingers crossed that we get some of that snow on the way. Keep it right here for the Glitz and Glam with Gretchen. I love doing these segments, and we're going to talk about all things lashes. I'm so excited to be here with my good friend Nikki Mills in the beautiful space in Avon, Colorado, Vail Skin and Lashes Medical Spa. How are you doing, Nikki?
Excellent. Thanks so much for coming back in.
I am so excited. I have to be honest, I come here at least once a week. It's a true story. I love the spray tans. I love the facials. I love that you can get Botox. I can get all my cosmetic needs here and so much more. Nikki, tell us kind of what your favorite things to do are here, because I know it's a medical spa. So what do you have to offer?
Well, one of my favorite things to do on you, Gretchen, is your brows.
Yes. Oh, how did I forget that? That's my main moment, are my eyebrows.
Yes, you've had, let's see, brow lamination with me.
Yep.
Hennas.
Yes.
And tinting.
Waxing.
Shaping.
We've done the whole thing.
Yes.
And I get stopped for my eyebrows. That's a true story. Do you know that? All the time people are like, I love the big, thick eyebrow. It's very glamorous and glitzy.
You are very special and you are glamorous, that's for sure.
I would like to thank you for making me look this way, because I love coming in this space. It's brand new. I can't wait to show everyone around. It's beautiful chandeliers. It's a medical spa. Can you explain a little bit how this stands out and why it's different than the other spas around town?
Yes, well, our address is 30 Benchmark Road, Suite G2, and this place has been a hair salon for about 30 years. So I think almost everyone in town who does hair has worked in this space at one time, and almost everyone in town has been here at one time to get their hair done. And so when I bought it a couple years ago, I renovated the space, added a big, beautiful treatment room. I was tired of working in little treatment room, so I built a really big one that could house all of our new equipment, our lasers, the hydrofacial, the cryotherapy for fat freezing. We have lymphatic compression massage, a pantsuit that hopefully you'll see later, and I just needed a lot more space, but we still have 2 smaller treatment rooms, one that you're really familiar with. We do spray tans and waxing and facials, and then another room that I'm so excited about and which distinguishes us from any of the other spas in the area is it's the medical side of things that we offer. So we do Botox, filler, Kybella.
Well, and I know that you have a really special room, the consultation room, and it is stunning, so exciting. And something you were telling me a little bit about that's so neat and different is anyone that comes in here, you can take a before and then an after picture of the different things that you've had done to you to see the process and how it's actually working.
Yes, it's a very special camera. It does skin analysis.
Wow.
So you put your head inside a frame, and it'll take a series of 3 pictures, and it analyzes inside of your skin. And when we look at the pictures, you can see where your sunspots are, where you're dehydrated, where your fine lines and wrinkles are. And so we store that information, and then we'll get you on a program and packages that we can do a series of treatments, and we'll recommend some of these products here. And what this camera is going to help show our guests is the before, and then say if they come back in 3 months.
Right.
Did that really do anything for me? That treatment or that eye cream or skin firming, are my wrinkles going away?
Right.
You know, how does my filler look or my Botox look after a couple weeks? So looking very closely through that camera and saving those photos and then doing another set of photos and comparing them back to back. And that makes us special because no one else is doing that with that kind of software that really analyzes it.
That is so awesome. And I think it's really cool too, because we were talking a little bit, men and women alike come in here. So it is a one-stop shop for men and women to come in and feel beautiful from the inside, well, outside in, I guess this time, because it's true, when you feel and look your best, I think that truly helps you, you know, to kind of glow from the outside and then bring that beauty inside.
Yes, we obviously have a lot of women in here, but what makes us special is that we do cater to men.
Yeah.
I do a lot of waxing, brows, ears, nose, but then we also get guys in for spray tans and skincare and facials. And with the medical spa side of it, they are more than welcome to come in and meet with our nurse and get Botox and filler.
So, Nikki, I know something that you provide that is very unique to this valley is a lot of makeup services. And people sometimes think, oh, we don't wear makeup here in Vail, but not true. Glitz and glam, that's what I'm saying. We have red carpet events, we have galas, we have date nights where we just want to feel and look beautiful. So this is a service you do here, right?
Yes, and also weddings. And
wedding.
Yes.
How could I forget?
The main makeup line that I carry is Jane Iredale, and it's called the skincare makeup. So for those of us who may be a little bit more granola, our makeup just can blend in naturally, but then we also can take it to the glam level for those red carpet events or for brides and her party.
And so, Nikki, do you do this? Is this something you could come to someone's home, or do they need to come in here because you have all the makeup I see? It's beautiful, and you have so much of it.
Yes, we can travel with it as well, but I'd love to have you come in and give you a makeover and take you through and make sure we find all the right colors. And Jane Iredale is a really popular brand that people from all over the country, they look at Jane Iredale website and they find us, and so when they're here in Vail, they can get stocked up on whatever they're running low on.
Well, I definitely will come in because I know winter to summer here, especially like my skin and with the spray tans you do for me, my skin needs different colors, different tones, you know, to put on my lips and my eyes and different foundations. So I'll definitely come in and check it out.
Yes, and one of the lines we carry, the Extreme Lashes makeup line, is safe for your eyelash extensions.
That is a good thing to know. I know many women in this town that would not want to tell this all the time, but there are lots of, the lashes walking around.
Yes, and our makeup is safe for the lashes as well. And if you don't have lashes, we can get you some by using the Revitalash product.
And I love this too because Nikki and I are dear friends, and I know that you do this because it gives you a feeling of self-worth because you're making people feel beautiful. And I know some of the stories you've shared with me, and people genuinely have thanked you for helping truly turn around their lives by making them look good on the outside and feel better on the inside. And that's an amazing thing. That's really cool.
Well, it is part of my mission
Yeah.
to help make the earth more beautiful,
Yeah.
like one person at a time.
Oh,
And there's a lot of hurting people in the world today.
Mhm.
And so when they come in and I get the privilege of laying my hands on them and touching them, it can be a very special experience. And to be able to provide some peace, comfort, relaxation, help with self-esteem,
Yeah.
and that just reminds me of, all the young kids that I work with too, who, it's a tough world out there with social media and Instagram. And, I like to help people with acne. And my own children, have had issues with it and struggle. And we have a skincare line back here called Face Reality Skincare. And that's a series of treatments and great products. And also like our red light therapy and our acne light therapy are easy, painless treatments that people can have. And I do have really good numbing cream for some of the things that you might be a little afraid of for pain-wise, like the Procel microneedling.
Right.
I'll be working on someone and they'll say, I'm not feeling it. And I'm like, okay, I can go after you a little bit harder, but...
Yeah. Well, and this is so neat too because you just let me know that you do house calls as well, which is pretty special. So if someone's maybe not feeling the best version of themselves, maybe feeling really down, and they want to have this moment where they feel better and you make them feel better, you will physically go to their house. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, we just got back from a house in Minturn with a mom with a new baby, which
love it.
It's so hard to pack everything up and go have a treatment if she has a wedding coming up. So that's just an example. But then we have a lot of resort guests, and we're able to bring our services to the resort, the hotel, the condo, the apartment, the house, whatever. We can make it happen.
I love this. It truly is a one-stop shop, and I can't wait to get around and look at everything, and I'm so excited. Thank you, Nikki, so much for just telling us all about the amazing things that you do, and thank you for being you and making the world a better place.
Thank you, Gretchen.
And a more beautiful place.
Yes, one person at a time.
I love it. Keep it right here for more Glitz and Glam with Gretchen.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, I'm Ben Belgrad, and I'm the owner of Drinking Vessels here at Bat Country Studios in Minturn. And I've been in the Valley for 7 years. I moved to the Valley because a friend helped me to get my vision off the ground, building my glass studio here, and being so close to snowboarding. So here at the studio, we're acting as a broker for 50 to 100 artists from around the country. We also offer glassblowing classes, and we bring many artists from around the country here to be able to work and create art collaboratively and be so close to skiing and all the activities we have here in the Valley. Here at Drinking Vessels, we specialize in handmade glass drinkware from artists around the country and around the world. Some of these are produced as more of an item you could get in sets and kind of get different color options as time goes on. And some of these are completely one of a kind and really high-end art that's unlike anything people have seen before. While I'm an artist myself here at the studio, I'm representing between 50 and 100 other artists from around the country. And most of these artists are able to spend most of their time working on their art while we help handle their marketing and their sales and the distribution and representation, allowing them more time to focus on their art. That's really my privilege in running this business, is creating that support and providing that platform for this big group of artists that are part of a movement that's very important to me.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your 3 favorite mountain towns, Vail, Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno, Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
You're watching K34QB, Vail, Colorado.
Happy Tuesday. It's November 14th. I'm your host, Kimberly Perot. Joining me today in studio is the lovely Gretchen Pleshaw. Now, the holiday season is approaching, which means that there are a lot of donations and giving and times that is very important for nonprofits. Joining us today to talk about Colorado Gives Day in studio will be Bravo Vail. We'll be also having a conversation with Direct Relief. Then we'll talk about the latest Etsy trends, as well as Medicaid and Medicare open enrollment and the improvements that they have coming up. So lots to discuss on this morning's edition of Good Morning Vail. Hour 2 starts right now.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the TV Weather Center. Let's take a look at this Tuesday ahead. Beautiful day out there, 8 a.m., 34 degrees, a high of 54. Abundant sunshine, so gorgeous fall day to get on out there. Enjoy some of that sunshine. 8 a.m. 34 and sunny, noon 50 sunny, 4 p.m. 41 and sunny, and then 8 p.m. 40 degrees and clear. So be a great day. Get a little skiing, some summer skiing, no, some fall skiing and feeling more like spring skiing. Eagle 58 degrees, Avon 52 degrees. Vail we have 54 degrees, and then Denver 70 degrees. So really warm temperatures for right now. I'm doing a little snow dance over here. I want that snow coming in. A low of 31 degrees, clear to partly cloudy. Sunset at 4:52 and winds light and variable. So gorgeous night ahead. Let's take a look at that 5-day forecast. Wednesday, mostly sunny, 55 and a low of 38. Thursday, we're going to see that precipitation heading our direction with 50% chance of rain showers and 46. Friday, partly cloudy, 50. And then Saturday and Sunday, you're going to see that precipitation with rain and snow and a wintry mix, which, you know, I love to see. And I have to say it, sunshine, rain, snow, one never knows in these mountain towns of ours. It is my new catch line, my new phrase, as it were.
You know, you don't like the weather, just wait an hour.
It is so true. Very, very true in these mountain towns of ours. And I am loving it. I'm loving the sunshine. I'm loving the snow heading our way. I love to ski in both. And you know, Vail Mountain now open and Beaver Creek on Oh no, Wednesday. Thursday is Thanksgiving. I keep on forgetting for next week.
Well, speaking of the holiday season, I don't want to keep talking about it, but we are in it. We are in the midst of it.
Yes.
The second hour of Good Morning Vail is going to be really exciting because we're having lots of conversations around nonprofits and giving and all of the
Colorado
fun
Gives
things. So
Day.
it's just going to be a great conversation. And if you're feeling generous, which you should, it's the holiday season, we have lots of conversations around that. So stay tuned. Lots more on Good Morning Vail Hour 2 right after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Did you know that all Eagle County residents and visitors can get a free Eagle Valley Library District card? All you need is a photo ID. You get our online databases and resources, free music, free streaming, all from wherever you have internet access. Free audiobooks and e-audiobooks straight to your phone. Go into your Eagle Valley Library District branch today and get your library card.
My name is Tyler Alvarez. I work here at Sweet Basil in Vail. I'm a bartender here. I originally came to Vail to snowboard. I slept on my sister and my cousin's couch for what was supposed to be a week, turned into 2 months, and then I found my own spot, and then kind of made friends and worked different places in the valley and kind of just fell in love with it more and more every single day, and ended up finding my way to Sweet Basil through some friends who worked here and all the great things that I heard about it. And yeah, I've been here for 4 years now. It's hard to wake up in Vail and be upset when you look outside. It's just beautiful. My favorite part about working at Sweet Basil is definitely that I could be proud about everything that we're putting out, whether it's food, drinks. We also get to be really creative here. The bartenders, the whole team here, we workshop our menus every season, so we'll start with a spirit or an ingredient, and then we get to be really creative and make a whole project of it. And then when we get the final product, it's a drink that we're all really proud of for the whole menu, and that's super fun, just being able to be creative and work with new things. And the most fun cocktails to make, though, are definitely the ones that we get to create from scratch. When people take a sip and say, oh my God, this is delicious, or they just love it. And that's probably the most fun for me, the creativity behind it and making unique cocktails. That, for me, that would be the most fun drink to make, just the one that you start from scratch and then people are excited about. I'm Tyler, I live and work in Vail. Come see me at Sweet Basil.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. Very excited on the couch today, Executive Director of Bravo, Caitlin Murray, and I am so thrilled to see you, and I'm so happy I get to do this interview with
I
you.
know.
I'm so stoked.
It's great to see you again.
It's
Thanks for having me.
So always great to see you, and I think the word would be kind of taken back by all that you guys do. Bravo is one of my favorite moments in this valley. I just love it. But we were also saying, and we're going to dive right into what we were talking about. You know, when I think a lot of times when people think of Bravo Vail, they think of like you were saying, the Philharmonic and all these big moments, which is correct and beautiful and fun and empowering. But we want to talk about something a little different, especially with Colorado Gives Day.
Absolutely.
Everything coming in. So yeah, I'll let you take it away.
Well, I appreciate that.
Yes.
And absolutely, you know, Bravo Vail is approaching its 37th season.
Wow.
So it's been around for a long time.
37.
And, yeah,
oh, that's amazing.
We've had the New York Philharmonic here for 2 decades now.
Yeah.
And I think that is kind of what is the image that gets conjured up to mind for people when they think of Bravo.
Right.
But there is so much more.
So much more.
And for all of us who live and work here in Eagle County, one of the great benefits is having this world-class music festival in our backyard.
So
and
cool.
then everything that we can bring because of that.
Right.
Our mission is bringing world-class music and making it accessible to all. And throughout the course of the year, we run music programs, education programs for kids and adults. We have 300 local students involved in our Music Makers program.
300.
300.
Wow.
So this is elementary, high
Yeah.
school, middle school, and this is group piano lessons, violin lessons, small ensembles, recital performances. Over the holidays last year, they went and played for patients and staff at Vail Health in the lobby.
Oh,
So it's
I love that.
really part of our mission and part of the work that we're really focused on here locally is just making sure that access to music and music education is part of the fabric of our community.
And that's a huge thing because so often these days, so many schools are getting that ripped away from them.
Yeah.
And it's such an integral part. I mean, personally, in my life, music has saved me in more ways than I can even ever describe. And
couldn't agree more.
And I know I didn't want to speak for you, but I'm like, I know that we're both on the same page there. And so it is so very important. And this is such a beautiful mission that you guys are on.
No, thank you. I mean, I say it all the time. I was so lucky. When I was 4 or 5 years old, somebody put a violin in my hands.
Right on.
I belong in the audience, not on stage. And so many of us do.
Yeah.
But it's the beauty, it's the peace, it's the connection with other people. It's all those really intrinsic, valuable things that music brings, not just to us individually, but to us as a community. I ask people all the time, can you imagine having gotten through the pandemic, through quarantine, without books or music or the arts? I mean, I think they were such a saving grace for so many of us. And it's so important in our daily lives to make sure that we're making sure that that's available for the next generation. And I think the schools do everything that they can. We work very closely with the local school district to try and make sure that we're filling gaps.
Okay.
We're making sure that access to music education is available, whether you live in Vail or Gypsum. Because there's a big difference,
It is, and I love that you said that. And just to pick your brain a little bit, how do you guys do that? I mean, because I know there's so many different things that you do, and we were saying off the couch, off the camera, that it is such a beautiful thing, and it is very important. And what do you guys do exactly to make that happen?
So programmatically, in addition to what we talked about, those mainstays, the orchestras on stage at the amphitheater and chamber music at Valar all summer, we did over 70 events total last summer, and over half of them were free to the public.
Wow.
We have a series called Little Listeners at the Library. This is for 3 to 8-year-olds, and you've got musicians coming into the libraries from Vail to Gypsum, free of charge, interactive programs. We've got the Music Makers program, which is providing actual tactical instructions and lessons. And we actually just wrapped up what we call Music Education Month. So this is a newer focus, completely done locally, where we partner with the Bookworm of Edwards, with Walking Mountains, with all kinds of local businesses, and find different ways people can connect to music. So we had a book club and we read a book about Mozart. We had 2 programs at Alpine Arts Centers where people could actually connect visual creative arts to music. Because I think it can be intimidating for somebody to say, oh, I'm going to a classical music concert, a symphonic concert. One of the things that I think we have the ability to do here at Bravo Vail, in the atmosphere that's so magical in Vail, is say there's nothing to be concerned about or afraid about. All are welcome. Come enjoy it and see what you take away from it and where you can connect to it.
And I love this because it's so obvious to me. You're so passionate. I'm just watching you and smiling from ear to ear because it's beautiful to see how you light up speaking about this.
Thank you.
I mean that. And breaking down those barriers and those walls, because I agree with you. I have been raised with music. I work on radio as well.
Right.
So I'm surrounded, engulfed in music all the time. I get a little nervous because I think we think as human beings we need to know the correct terminology. We need to know and have that moment, but it's not real. That's not what it's about.
Not at all.
Yeah.
And music is one of those things, classical music, symphonic music, you could study it your entire life and still not know everything about it. And I think people get hung up on the etiquette or how they're supposed to behave. Again, that's the beauty of Vail. You can show up people show up, fresh off of biking Vail Pass. And somebody might be next to you in a suit. But that's our mission. World-class music, accessible to all. And we're there to help you and welcome you and make sure that you have a great experience, whether that's as part of our book club at the Bookworm or hearing the New York Philharmonic at the amphitheater and everything in between.
I love this. I think that's so powerful. I know it's so powerful. Use my word. So how can people get involved to help them? Because obviously you moved me so much. I know so many other people are going to feel so moved by this. What is the best way to get involved and make sure that this is going to keep on going?
No, thank you. And there are so many ways. I have been a fundraiser for a long time. The old adage is absolutely true. Every dollar counts.
Yes.
And that could be an organization with a $100,000 budget or a $10 million budget.
Right.
We need the support of the people who care about it. And I think all of us in the nonprofit industry here in the Vail Valley are so grateful for the generosity of this community.
Yeah.
Not every single one of us has unlimited resources. Volunteering time always helps. We've got a guild, we've got a number of volunteer opportunities, but as we look towards Colorado Gives Day and this Eagle County Gives effort that is so locally based.
So beautiful.
Which is really fantastic.
Yeah.
I would just encourage people to give what they can and to give here locally where they are to the organizations that they feel are making a difference. And there's luckily lots of us to choose from.
Yes, and Caitlin, this is so empowering, so beautiful. I'm really moved by this. This is stunning, and I think that you're right. Everyone can give a little, and I want to say this because I sometimes think we don't think about this, but even maybe not getting a coffee. I go to Starbucks a lot. Right. True story, but just maybe skipping a week.
Yeah.
It's as little as that, but it is impactful, and I want people to remember that every dollar, like you said, truly counts. So please.
It really does.
Yes, and this is such an empowering, powerful organization, so please give. We adore you, Caitlin. Thank you. We're going to have you back.
Likewise.
Bravo is such an amazing part of our community, and we have more right here, so keep right here for more. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tv8vail.com y nuestra página de Facebook TV8 Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Pascal. And I'm Andrea Jackson. Welcome to Life, Love, Shopping. Have any personal stories you can share?
Do I? Yes, I do.
So even though you work for some good deals, too good to miss on flash deals. Now check this out.
Studies show spending time outdoors can help with depression, lowering blood pressure, and overall health and happiness.
Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule. We've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
And we are back here on Good Morning Vail. Now, very exciting as we enter into the holiday season. It's often a time for nonprofits to receive the bulk of their funding, but we are seeing a decline in giving from households across America. Joining us today is the CEO and founder of Direct Relief, Thomas Teig. Thomas, how are you this morning?
Fine, thank you for having me.
So, thrilled to have you here because nonprofits and giving during the holiday season are so important. You know, it's not about receiving gifts, but how are you spending your time and your money? So talk to me about Direct Relief and what you do.
Well, Direct Relief has been around for 75 years. It's a humanitarian health organization that focuses on providing essential medication, supplies, vaccines, insulins to people who need but can't afford them in all 50 U.S. states and territories where we're licensed, as well as in about 100 countries around the world each year. So I think that's our focus is on health on a humanitarian basis, and it's entirely privately funded. So, but it was born out of the, World War II, actually, when there were war immigrant refugees who made their way here. And what the genesis of Direct Relief was helping people who were caught in that moment of history of bombed out post-war Europe, and use their own money and tried to engage businesses to step up to help people who were caught in those in that moment in history. And we still basically do the same thing.
I love that. Now, this is a very important time for you and for similar nonprofits as well. So what changes are you seeing in giving, and especially in this year?
I think we did a survey that had some findings that were not all that surprising, but good to hear that there's increasing skepticism, erosion of trust in institutions that was detected in our survey. So people are more skeptical, at least, if not, again, sliding towards cynical. There's just less trust. Many people feel tapped out. They've been making contributions throughout the year. We've had a series of major events from the wildfires in Maui to earthquakes in Turkey and Syria, the war in Ukraine, and now with the events unfolding in the Middle East. So I think, a lot of people said they feel tapped out. They feel much less likely to be able to contribute. And also generationally, just how people are receiving their information. People under 40 have reported that they tend to look to their peers or on social media as a validation for, what makes sense or good organizations or causes. And that's different than maybe the tradition where it was more traditional advertising or mail. I think a lot of that's changing a lot. So we're not sure how it's going to shake out, but it's helpful to know just what the moment we're in and what makes sense to predict as best we can how this year is going to shake out. But we'll see when it's over how it does.
Absolutely. Now, I love that you said the erosion of trust. I think transparency is key, and it sounds like you are really doing your best to really gain the people's trust back. Now, what types of nonprofits are givers most likely to donate to?
Well, I think, certainly event-driven donations, as we've seen, as we respond to emergencies and tend to have more profile during emergencies. So that definitely does drive contributions. And unfortunately, those mask things that are important every day. So there's as many causes that there are people's concerns, and it ranges from animal welfare, environmental, or homelessness, or arts programs, or after-school sports, or feeding programs. And that's really a very personal decision, and no one can tell you what to care about. That's a deeply personal, emotional decision. Our general advice is that once you find something that speaks to your heart, that only you can do, it is worth engaging your head too and looking for which organizations who are working on that cause are doing a good job with your money. And for that purpose, you can look at these independent rating organizations like CharityNavigator.org, which is independent. It's a watchdog organization, and it scores and grades nonprofits like Direct Relief. And CharityWatch.org, it's the same thing. They have different methodologies, but that's helpful to make you feel even more confident that if you find a cause that you care about, that your money will serve its intended purpose.
I love that you use the phrase watchdog, and I think just the transparency there and knowing that there's an independent third party that can give you advice on where to go and to follow your heart, just like you mentioned. So where can we go for more information?
Well, if you're interested in Direct Relief, we have 75, probably more information than you'd ever want, but it's directrelief.org, and we have, try to do everything I just mentioned about our organization and values and work. But CharityWatch.org and CharityNavigator.org are the independent groups that just serve as a watchdog and a consumer protection sort of agency on behalf of the public. That's their sole mission, to inform the public, to help steer and inform their charitable giving choices.
Wonderful. Well, Thomas, collectively between you and I hope that we drive people towards giving versus receiving this holiday season. Thank you so much for sharing more information and just being transparent about how you can really give to a nonprofit that I guess plays to your emotions. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
Now stay tuned. We have a bit more here on the second hour of Good Morning Vail. We'll be right back after this.
Good morning, Vail.
At Revival Boutique Med Spa, we take an integrative and holistic approach to skincare, focusing on the bigger picture when treating our clients. We use only result-driven and science-based products that contain clean, organic, wildcrafted, and research-based ingredients. From injectables, facials, to body contouring, we offer anything related to looking your best self. Find us in the Riverwalk in Edwards. For a complete list of services, visit us online at revivalvail.com. Follow us on Instagram at Revival Vail Valley. Fall in love with your skin again. There's lots to love at Revival. Mind, body, beauty.
Hi there. Are you ready to explore famous neighborhoods from New York City to Kentucky? Watch The Neighborhood with host Nicole Newman. Featuring famous people, unique history, and delicious places to eat and drink. Our viewers get an inside personal look at each neighborhood. With each episode we learn, grow, laugh, and live like a local, not just a visitor. Welcome to The Neighborhood. Check your local program schedule and tune in.
Welcome back to the show. I am here with Dana Johnson, Etsy trend expert, and I am very stoked on this because, Dana, I love to shop, and Etsy is one of my favorite places to go to. How are you doing, Dana?
I love to hear that, first of all. I'm doing well. How are you?
I am so good. You know, I am a little nervous about this year with Christmas shopping and holiday shopping right around the corner. I'm always so stoked, but this year, for some reason, I'm just feeling a little bit of nervousness. Is that a normal thing, do you feel like, this year?
Well, you know what? I understand.
Yes.
But guess what? That's why you have me here to help ease all your shopping anxiety.
Okay, this makes me feel
to
good.
give you some good ideas and tips. So it'll ease away, I promise.
Thank you so much. You know what it is? I think this year, just financially, I'm feeling a little strapped. I know other people are as well. And I
Sure.
want to give the perfect gift to people because, I don't know, we've been through so much, and with the weight of the world, I just
Yes.
want to show people how much I love them. So I'm glad I have you by my side. I just said, yeah, you're my spirit animal. I'm excited about this moment, Dana.
I love that. And you know what? You're not alone. I think
Thank you.
everyone has felt a bit of a pinch to their pockets this year, right?
Okay,
But
yeah.
I think one of the really wonderful things that will help ease your mind is that Etsy is really here to be that source to find unique items that are perfect for everyone on your list. And guess what else? Fit every budget.
Oh,
So
you're
we've
speaking
got
my
it all
language.
covered here.
You are making me feel better already. Dina, what are some of the different trends that you're seeing, or what is kind of hot right now?
Yes. Okay. So here are three of my favorite trends.
Okay.
The first is called Grandpa Chic. Now, Grandpa
Ooh.
Chic, yeah, it's all about creating a warm, cozy environment for your friends and family. So how you're going to achieve that is by adding in these traditional motifs. So things like plaids, dark leathers like mahogany and
nice.
oaks and walnuts. And then don't forget to add the texture with elements like leather. The second trend that I'm absolutely loving is Gingerbread Girl. Now,
yes.
Gingerbread Girl is nostalgic, it's fun, and it's also about removing all of the technology from our life. So really getting in the kitchen, baking, creating homemade recipes with your friends and family, and forgetting about all of the technology woes. The third one that I love, which is a bit more fun, and I think you're gonna really love this one. This one is called Candy Core. Now, of course, we've loved pink throughout the year, right? But this is the evolution of that. So you're seeing more pastel tones, metallic threads woven without, and of course, don't forget those elements of candy that can be incorporated into the decor.
Okay, you know me so well. You totally got this because, do you know, for my birthday this year, I got a cotton candy birthday cake. I'm all
Oh my
about the
gosh.
pastels. I'm all
Perfect.
about you know
Also,
me
that's
well.
that's a big trend. You
Yes.
are indeed a trend girly.
Thank
the
you.
cotton candy cake.
I told you we were going to be friends. My other question is, it's so exciting to go online and be stoked to buy things for others, but sometimes people, I sound so Debbie Downer. I swear I'm not a Grinch, but just saying. Sometimes people get nervous maybe that their packages aren't going to arrive on time. Is there some way to kind of ease that moment, you know, for all of us to
Listen,
Yeah.
I eased your worries in the initial question. I'm
You
going to
did.
ease your worries with this.
Yes.
Because this year we are guaranteeing that shoppers are going to receive that very special gift by the estimated delivery date, or guess what? You're going to receive a refund on those qualifying purchases.
Okay.
Eased.
Oh, I feel very zen right now. I like you. I feel like you should be my life coach maybe at this moment. I love that. So I have another question as well. I was just thinking about this. When you do the holiday shopping, when you're getting out there and doing everything and getting excited to get gifts, how much time should people allow? Because I know that isn't, but you know, you can't order the day before and think that that's going to be okay. So.
No, well, you know what? Here's the deal.
Yeah.
Especially when shopping on Etsy, I want all of the shoppers to understand that special takes time.
Right.
So you want to make sure that you are shopping early, that you're finding exactly what you want. And guess what? Especially for people like you who love shopping on Etsy, create that gift registry to help, again, ease the mind of your friends and family. There's no more guessing work. They can shop directly from your holiday registry, get those things in time. And just in case you are that last minute shopper, that's okay too, because you can always get an Etsy gift card that, you know, really allows someone like you to pick out the perfect thing that they love, that's well crafted, that allows you to support an independent business and really feel like a special item that's going to be used for forever.
Well, Dana, you are absolutely brilliant. I feel like you are my therapist now, as well as a motivational speaker and the Etsy expert. Where can people go to check out? I know Etsy, but is there a mobile app?
Oh, for sure. So you can check out, for even more holiday gifts, check out etsy.com/gifts to get those gift ideas. And of course, don't forget about those incredible savings that are going to happen from November 20th through the 29th for our biggest sales event of the year. Shoppers can score up to 60% off. So you want to make sure you score those deals.
Well, Dana Johnson, I adore you. Thank you so much. And I hope to see you soon again here at our show. And thank you for everything. And I'm stoked about shopping today, so thank you.
Yes. Happy holidays. Happy shopping.
Happy holidays, Dana. And keep it right here for more of the show.
Good morning, Vail.
Spooky and Scott Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
I'm Amy Goodman, host of Democracy Now! Our independent news hour offers diverse perspectives and unique opinions, often unheard in the mainstream media, live as the news unfolds. Tune in for Democracy Now!, the War and Peace Report, weekday mornings at 9 and evenings at 6 on TV8 Vail, Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on Channel 92.
Lions Head Jewelers Fossil and Mineral Gallery. Located in the heart of Lions Head Village for over a decade, our 4,000 square foot gallery boasts a one-of-a-kind experience that cannot be found anywhere else in Vail. We carry the most exquisite array of fine jewelry, high-end minerals, and museum-quality fossils. We invite you to come in and explore all the history and beauty that nature has to offer.
Join us in exploring the everyday lives of community members here in the Vail Valley. Hear their inspiring stories of how they came here, their contributions to our community, and why they chose to call this place home. We want you to be one of our neighbors. If you would like to be featured or nominate someone to be featured, please send an email to danielle@tv8vail.com. We look forward to featuring your story right here on TV8.
Do you love the outdoor lifestyle? Make sure you tune in every day at 8 p.m. to catch Scoreboard Nation. It's an outdoor lifestyle show dedicated to your three favorite mountain towns, Vail Beaver Creek, Park City, and Reno Tahoe. Join us for an incredible venture. Find us on TV8 Vail, Park City Television, or at thescoreboardnation.com. We can't wait to see you there.
Spooky and Scott Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
This show spotlights the latest innovations to create a greener planet. Join us next time as we explore new green ideas and present interesting green stories, and show you how some people are becoming real green.
Hi there, I just wanted to take a moment and introduce myself. My name is Avisha Scarborough, and I'm the host of Vail Vibes, a show about all the amazing stuff going on here in Vail and surrounding areas I'm going to tell you all about so you don't miss a thing. And I just want to say that I love being part of this community, and it's an amazing place to be.
TV8 is serving the community 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, delivering content in all sorts of mediums. Take us with you on the go, as Good Morning Vail and Good Day Vail are now available as podcasts. You can find us on Spotify, Apple, and Pandora. And don't forget, you can always find TV8 on YouTube, tv8vail.com, and all of our social media platforms. Just another reason why there's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Now, we are in the giving season, but it is also the season of open enrollment for healthcare. Joining me today is the Regional Administrator for the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid, Shannon Hills. How are you? Shannon, it's so important to have you here because 65 million people in America use Medicare and Medicaid, but their health may change throughout the year, and they really have one time in the year to make that change. So why is open enrollment important for Medicaid and Medicare users?
It's so important. As you mentioned, prescription drugs coverage can change. Health plan options can change. The needs of the individual with Medicare can change. And so it is so important that they review their health plan and prescription drug plans annually, do side-by-side comparisons between their current options, other options that are available. They may be able to have some cost savings, or there may just be plans that better meet their needs. So it's really important that individuals review their current coverage and make the best choices for themselves moving forward.
Now, you mentioned healthcare change or health status changes in individuals, but what is the new Medicare program that people should know about that has been changed?
So there's some exciting changes that have come about through recent legislation called the Inflation Reduction Act. So now individuals that take insulin, the price of that insulin is now capped at $35 a month for a 1 month supply of insulin. So we know that that is significant cost savings for individuals with Medicare. As well, there are certain recommended vaccines for individuals with Medicare. Think of vaccines like the shingles that we know is very expensive. That is now available at no cost share for individuals with Medicare. And beginning in 2024, just around the corner, individuals with high out-of-pocket prescription drug cost, once they reach the catastrophic limit, those additional copays, co-insurance, all available at no additional cost. That is for individuals enrolled in Medicare Part D. So those are some of the really significant changes and cost savings that are now available for people with Medicare.
That's incredible. I know, especially with the rise of prices on everyday living, this is a huge break for people that are on the Medicare plan. So tell me, when does open enrollment end?
Open enrollment ends December 7th. And so it's really important that people with Medicare go online to medicare.gov. When they're online, they can scroll down to the section that says Find Plans Now. This is where they can do side-by-side comparisons and really look to see what is available and make the appropriate determination for themselves. They can also call 1-800-MEDICARE. Lines are open 24 hours a day, even on weekends. And lastly, in local communities, Medicare works with the State Health Insurance Program, or SHIP. And so they can visit shiphelp.org. Look for a local ship office in their area, make an appointment, and they may even be able to speak with someone in person to review their current coverage, look at additional plan options. We want individuals to feel really confident in the prescription drug and health plan options that they have moving forward.
Speaking of prescription drugs, is help available to pay for those for those drug costs?
Help is available. There's a program called Extra Help for individuals who make $22,000 or less, or couples earning $30,000 or less. Help is available paying deductibles, co-insurance, other costs that we know are things that individuals have to pay for. To find out if individuals are eligible for this extra help, they would go to the Social Security website. That's ssa.gov/extra help. Or they can call 1-800-772-1213.
Well, Shannon, thank you so much for sharing all of that information. Now, it is very important. Open enrollment ends December 7th. So if you are on the Medicare or Medicaid plan, make sure that you head over there. Shannon, do you have one more piece of advice to share with our users that may be on the Medicare or Medicaid plan?
Absolutely. The most important piece of advice is go to medicare.gov or call 1-800-MEDICARE. These are the official sources of information for Medicare. We know this time of year there is lots of information that is being shared with individuals. We want them to start here first. Medicare.gov, 1-800-MEDICARE, the official sources for unbiased information on the Medicare program.
Well, I hope that the Medicaid participants, if they call that phone number, they get somebody just as helpful as you. So we appreciate all that you're doing to spread awareness and to make sure people are not missing that deadline. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Kimberly. Have a wonderful day.
Same to you. Now stay tuned. We have a bit more here on today's show, so we'll be right back after this.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap Nectar hive, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Familia, estamos muy emocionados de por fin presentarles nuestro nuevo programa completamente en español, Conexión Latina, que se estrena este lunes 21 de agosto a partir de las 7 de la tarde. Por el momento, el programa se transmitirá los lunes, miércoles y viernes de 7 a 7 y media de la tarde, con una repetición de 7 y media a 8, así que no hay excusas para perdértelo. Te recuerdo que puedes sintonizar nuestra programación a través del canal 92 de Comcast, nuestra página web tva.com y nuestra página de Facebook TVA Conexión Latina. Acompáñanos en esta nueva aventura llena de información y entretenimiento local. No te lo pierdas.
Eyepieces of Vail has been a fixture in the Vail community for over 30 years. From designer frames and sunglasses to high-performance sports frames, prescription goggles, and in-demand accessories like helmets, goggle lenses, and foldable reading glasses, our inventory raises the optical bar. Visit one of our 7 locations today and see why generations of loyal customers return time after time for our unmatched service and inventory. Eyepieces, the art of vision.
Show. We are feeling good today. Great show on the way.
Absolutely. Welcome to our show. I'm Suki.
I'm Scott.
And we are feeling good today. You know why? Because we had a great show.
When you're in Vail, you're in vacation mode, and you need a flexible home tour experience that fits into your schedule, we've transformed how you view and buy homes in the Vail Valley. With immersive, cutting-edge technology, you can explore properties 10 times faster. In our lounge, we guide you through this digital world on a 16-foot screen where you can imagine your next home in comparison to your favorite recreational spots. Say goodbye to multi-day home tours and hello to a quick stop between your other plans. That's the power of the immersion theater.
Good morning, Vail.
Avisha has all of the fun out and about in the community. She actually took a trip over to chasing rabbits. So let's have a look at all that she did.
From activities and adventures to hot spots and the latest happenings, this is your guide to all the good vibes here in Vail. I'm Avisha Scarborough. Welcome to Vail Vibes. Today we're coming to you from the one and only Chasing Rabbits, a venue unlike anything we've seen here in Vail. You can literally get lost in what feels like an enchanting and elaborate maze. So, are you ready to take a journey down the rabbit hole with me? Let's go check it out.
Chasing rabbits has to do with organized chaos. So you can definitely get lost in here. Sometimes we've had people visit and be like, I didn't even realize there was one of these spaces.
Each room we entered transported us to a new world full of rabbit motifs and nods to Alice in Wonderland. Even the hallways were full of surprises.
We really took a lot of thought into the design, and each room has unique decor where you feel like you're in a different world or land.
So what exactly is Chasing Rabbits? Previously a movie theater, it's been renovated and rebranded as an entertainment venue with something for everyone.
This is developed by Flares Group, and we partnered with Rockwell Group, who are the amazing architect and design firm behind Tao, Matsuhitsu, Catch, a lot of those name brand places, and we're bringing something urban and cosmopolitan right to the mountains here in Vail.
And Thea says the people of Vail were more than ready for it.
People have been asking for an upscale place to have nightlife in Vail. You know, we have that in Aspen, but now move over Aspen, we now have the better skiing, and we also have a little bit of nightlife ourselves too.
From the decor to the drink menu, each space in the venue has its own unique vibe.
The arcade is very neon, it has these flashing lights, it's a fun place to go play some arcade games. You can also go and enjoy some DJ music or bingo or karaoke in there. The Moon Rabbit is very elegant. It has these soft velvets. It's more calm, and that decor kind of reflects the vibes of the Moon Rabbit Speakeasy, and it's influenced by East meets West. So it has more Asian influences. You'll see kind of from the wallpaper, it's inspired from the East, and then a little bit of the ropes gives you that nautical vibe of maybe you sailed to a different land. And then the restaurant is really light and airy.
You guys like this restaurant? It's really nice, really nice.
And the food is really healthy, light and airy, so it reflects that. And then lastly, the library lounge is really cozy and intimate, and it has floor-to-ceiling books. So you really feel that kind of intimate vibe where you can just chill there for hours.
Plenty of books and plenty of whiskey. Sounds like my kind of library. But there's more than that here at the Library Lounge. They host events for their members.
Anyone can come to Chasing Rabbits. We're completely open to the community, but we also have a membership, so members can enjoy perks like members-only events, so things like wine tastings, as well as they get discounts on food and beverages, they get to skip the line, and there's also a secret menu that's just for members.
But more than anything, she says, Chasing Rabbits is a place for people to rent and make their own.
We've had some amazing weddings here, corporate events, birthdays, but people are so creative, and they're really making this their home and making an extension of themselves.
Speaking of special events, Thea recently had part of her own wedding celebration here. And if you're looking for a more casual night out, there's plenty of that here as well.
So we have the DJs on Friday nights. We also have a few fun free events. So we have weekly bingo that the locals love, as well as weekly karaoke. And we also have jazz in the Moon Rabbit.
And if you haven't made your New Year's Eve plans yet,
we opened up in December, and our big launch party was New Year's, and it was lots of fun, and we can't wait until we do New Year's next year as well. We're gonna have a very fun New Year's party.
we'll have to put that on our calendar. Thea says check the Chasing Rabbits website for more info on New Year's Eve and all other events.
It's Kimberly here with the TV8 Weather Center. Today is going to have a high of 54 and abundant sunshine, but let's look at that hourly forecast. As you can see, 34 degrees, noon, 50 degrees and sunny, 51 for the high, 40 degrees and clear tonight. So gorgeous, gorgeous skies and temperatures all day long today. Still mild before we head into the thick of the winter season. Denver, 70 degrees, partially cloud coverage. Vail, 54 degrees. Eagle, 58 degrees. And then Avon, 52. So we have a little bit of weather variation here in the valley, but still a gorgeous day today. Get out and about, do some hiking, drink some water, and wear your sunscreen. Today, a low of 31. Partially cloudy tonight. That sunset is earlier at 4:52 p.m., but the winds will be light and variable. So just a really wonderful day to keep your windows open and just enjoy that temperature. As we head into Wednesday, the weather does change a bit over the next 5 days. Wednesday, mostly sunny with a high of 55, some clouds rolling in, 38 degrees for the low. Thursday, 50% chance of rain showers. 46 degrees for the high and 32, so freezing temperatures for the low. And then moving into Friday, partially cloudy, high of 50, low of 28. So pretty decent weather for getting out there on the mountain to do a little bit of fall skiing, as I like to call it. Saturday, 30% chance of wintry mix. Rain and snow, 50 for the high, 31 for the low. Just about the same on Sunday with a high of 43 and a low of 25. Yeah. So we are so ready for that wintry mix because that means we're heading into the height of ski season and the height of the holidays.
I am ready for the holidays this year. We learned so much today about giving. Colorado Gives, a nonprofit. It's beautiful. I mean, our community, pretty dang amazing.
It really is. And, you know, Director Relief came on and talked about how you can get transparency in nonprofits so you know where to give and really what tugs at your heartstrings.
I love it. I'm excited. I don't know. I'm happy we get to spend the holidays here. Good morning, Vail.
You know, we're definitely, we've got a lot happening as we head into the holiday season with Christmas tree lightings and ice skating performances and skiing and snowboarding and all of the fun things.
I'm going to do it all up. And we got to go. You have to see. You're going to love Vail even more.
It's just going to be gorgeous. But we have a lot tomorrow, so join us on Good Morning Vail. Thanks for coming.
Have a great day.
See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Are you looking for exciting and nutritious recipes to cook